Every so often, you might run into something in the world of classic WoW that surprises you. A strange cave, a rare item, an NPC you've never discovered before, or some other oddity that makes you stop and think about what's really going on. It seems Desolace is a zone with many of these curiosities, and today, we're returning here to tackle an anomaly that, after many years, I'm finally investigating. This is the mystery of the Deepstriders sea giants, the out-of-place wanderers in this grey land. As always, thank you for the fun comments and support, and with all that being said, let's get right into it. Many years ago, when I was first venturing through Desolace on an old private server, I had one of those encounters in WoW that really stuck with me. Riding through the barren landscape, I was caught off guard by a blob of color lumbering towards me. A sea giant was patrolling this dry region, and at the time I had no idea why. Was this some sort of private server glitch? An NPC given the wrong name and model? At the time, I didn't know what to make of it, and it wouldn't be until 2022 when I discovered the truth, or at least part of it. Leveling up my first Horde character, I eventually found myself at Beggar's Haunt in Duskwood, a small outpost in an otherwise Alliance-controlled area. Here, the undead Forsaken have set up a camp to spy on the human lands, but their plan has recently been put in jeopardy. While out scouting, I noticed a human infiltrator spying on Beggar's Haunt. Before I could apprehend him, some of our orcish brethren captured him and took him to Stonard, their stronghold in the Swamp of Sorrows. I want to help our orcish allies. They did not see our camp here, but nonetheless, I want to lend a hand. Work with Faustin here to develop a truth serum for our friend in Stonard. You probably can pick up on some of the Forsaken's suspicious dialogue here, which hints at their overall schemes here in Duskwood and abroad, but that's a video for another time. The apothecary goes on to explain what he needs for the truth serum. For this concoction, I'll need several Shadow Panther hearts from the swamp. I also require the enchanted fungus off of the Mire Lord who resides there. Now the hard part will be locating a Deepstrider tumor from far off Desolace. Very rarely the giants there become ill and a tumor forms. Now off you go. In typical classic WoW fashion, this quest includes a distant destination and a battle with an elite enemy, requiring quite the commitment to complete and see the finale unfold. The two components in the Swamp of Sorrows are not difficult to acquire, but traveling all the way to Desolace and finding one of the afflicted giants definitely takes some time. Some of them can be found out on the coast or deep underwater, but as I found out long ago, there are a few who dwell on land. With the context of this quest and the tumors of these giants, it's very likely their strange, hydrophobic behavior could be an eventual symptom of this illness. But is that the only explanation? It might be the most straightforward, but I want to explore a few alternate ideas. There are two types of giants that can be found in Desolace: Deepstrider giants and Deepstrider searchers. While both are capable of dropping the tumor item, and are physically the same apart from their level range, it's that descriptor that intrigues me: Searcher. What could a sea giant be searching for on land, and why here of all zones? The sea giants, reclusive by nature, wouldn't have a lot to gain by patrolling around in a grey desert, or so you might think. The giants were once servants of the Great Titans, helping craft the seas and land masses of Azeroth during its creation. With this in mind, it's possible these isolated sea giants are coming ashore searching for their former masters or their fellow Titan-forged races, finding nothing but a wasteland above the water. This is even more likely when you consider Maraudon, which is located nearby, may have once been a Titan vault and stronghold, but has since fallen into darkness and disrepair over many thousands of years. My final theory is perhaps the most tragic, and considers the question of why these giants are contracting tumors in the first place. With Old God influences now permeating Maraudon and several other areas of Kalimdor, it's possible these creatures are falling under the corruptive influence of N'Zoth or another eldritch evil, which manifests as tumors that drive the giants into this erratic behavior. There are also the Naga to consider, pawns of the old gods searching for powerful relics on the coastlines of the world. Perhaps the Naga are even using these corrupted giants to carry out more ambitious missions within Desolace, seeking highborn artifacts from an age-long past. We never get any official information about the exact details of the sick giants, but I think all three of these ideas have some weight. When the Burning Crusade launched, Faustin's list of ingredients was suddenly changed. now requiring samples of green whelp blood instead of a Deepstrider tumor. This was likely done to streamline questing and to help make most content in the old world no longer elite, meaning only those who accepted this quest in vanilla and now classic could discover the original purpose of these unusual nomads. So next time you're venturing in Desolace and run across a sea giant on land, maybe you'll stop to consider why he's here running you off the road. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, may the Force be with you.